Well, water, they say, is life, but life without water is the reality at Otte town and adjoining communities like Omidoyin in Asa local government area of Kwara State. For more than 2 decades, the people in these communities do not have access to potable water and other basic social infrastructure. Correspondent Habidah Lawal in this report takes us on a trip to Omidoyin Community in Kwara State to meet the people who may have resigned to the fate of a life without access to potable water.
48 years old Rafatu Musa comes to the place where deceased members of a family were buried. She still mourns their death after many years. They died of illnesses caused by the lack of potable drinking water. Rafatu lives here in Omidoyin, a rural community in Otte as a local government area of Kwara State, north-central Nigeria. This community once had a dam that was the major source of water for the entire area and contiguous communities. In Omidoyin, Shata, Akokpari, Idibo and Ishara, water is a luxury that even money can't buy. Every day they walk kilometers through this footpath to their only source of water. We are on our way to the only source of water for this community, which is a muddy pool. The water is extremely bad. Check it out. So now, teba wa ni aro la o le ti sun jade de abi. So on le ma pon. Musa Akombi is the Mogaji of Omidoyin Community. The rural dwellers here look up to him for leadership, but one thing he cannot guarantee is the availability and access to potable water.
When there is dry season, we are always looking for where to dig to get water. We wake up as early as 4 a.m. to rush to the paddle to get the first fetch. We then buy alum and use it to purify it.
The people in these communities are predominantly farmers, and they grow tubers like yam and cassava. This community thrives mainly on rain-fed agriculture, but probably not only the humans are denied of water, but also their crops. Rafatu Musa tells me how the lack of water has affected their hygiene and sanitation. This is our only source of water, and we don't drink it and feel okay. Our children are always sick and stooling. Sometimes we buy pure water when we have the money. The decline of the lower Niger River basin has also contributed greatly to the drying up of major dams in the country. This can be attributed to rising temperature due to climate change, but particularly a poor maintenance of the dam and other infrastructure. Rafiu Karim, just like several others in this community, is bereaved. His brother died of typhoid fever. He fears that many more people will die of typhoid fever, cholera, dysentery and other waterborne diseases.
When the incident happened, this is the water we are drinking. Our village has been enjoying government water since its existence. But for over 30 years now, we don't know what it feels like to have water rushing from the pipe.
This area was once the place villagers lived for centuries. Now they have migrated closer to their source of water, and some have moved out of here to other communities. The plight of this community began when the water infrastructure was neglected and left to rot. Now they have been without water for more than 2 decades, and they look forward to a time when water will bring back life to their community. Our visit to Omidoyin, quite ironically named, demonstrates the challenge of potable water supply for most rural agrarian communities in Nigeria. Despite the reality that water supply is on the concurrent list and billions of naira budgeted yearly for its provision by state and federal governments, clean water supply remains a mirage for millions of Nigerians in our hamlets, villages and towns that supply the critical food needed for our existence, leading to loss of lives from diseases, wasted time and cost due to treating preventable illness and low standards of living. If our food supply is to be secure, we must do better by these folks. Habidah Lawal, TVC News, Omidoyin, Kwara State.